Hello, my name is Les, and today we are in Newport, Victoria, Australia to have a look at an old train. As a part of the annual Ballarat Heritage Festival, Steamrail Victoria operates heritage steam train shuttles between Ballarat and Yendon. The Ballarat Heritage Festival is an amazing event showcasing and celebrating Ballarat's mighty gold rush history through building tours, trade displays, theatrical performances, and of course, trains! Steamrail is based in Melbourne's inner west, so in order to run the Ballarat shuttles, the massive steam-hauled passenger train had to actually get to Ballarat in the first place. It was a long trip through some amazing scenery, but with most of the rolling stock and locomotives being over 100 years old, would we even make the distance, or would it quickly go off the rails? With our tickets in hand, we were just gonna have to find out. I think I can see a railway enthusiast.
G'day, this is Stephen. Welcome back to the Fogarty Avenue channel. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going on the Steamrail train up to Ballarat. I think this is pretty fantastic. I haven't done this in a long time. We're going to be departing Newport around 11 o'clock, and so we'll be heading up towards North Geelong, and then we'll be making our way through the old original line back up to Ballarat. Oh look, here comes a Comminge.
Train approaching, please remain behind the yellow line.
You guys should be here in a minute.
Today's heritage train is hauled by steam locomotives K183 and A2 986 in a push-pull configuration, which basically means there's a steam locomotive at the front and back of the train. The passenger cars in use today include E, W and S type carriages. The oldest carriage entered service back in 1908. I hope I look that good when I'm 118 years old.
All aboard, please!
The journey has begun. What are you looking forward to today, Floyd Bromley?
I'm looking forward to riding this steam train as a passenger because I'm usually a volunteer. Except I've been roped into volunteering duties for at least the morning.
Out the window here we can see the ruins of Paisley railway station. Paisley opened in 1929 and it closed to passengers in 1985. A bit further down the line we come across the former K-Nose factory on Cororoit Creek Road. It is currently being demolished, but when it was operational it was Australia's only polyethylene manufacturer. Polyethylene is a polymer, primarily used for packaging like plastic bags, plastic films, geomembranes and containers including bottles, cups, jars. Farewell K-Nose.
Hello, I'm Bab on the train heading to Ballarat.
Hey, I'm Sophie. I'm a big fan of Fogarty Avenue, and I bought my Fogarty Avenue badge, my Steamrail merch. I'm ready to go. I'm looking forward to steam, views, and a good company.
Coming up line side, we have a piece of remnant rolling stock. Here it is. Look at that, ZD Guards van just crisping away here in Hoppers Crossing, Victoria, Australia.
We're approaching Werribee Station now. This is normally the end of the line for metro train services, and normally there'll be a handful of gunzels on the platform watching the steam train. Let's see if there's any today.
We have some track workers that appear to be gunzeling, which is cool. Filming in portrait mode, nothing but the finest. Anyone on the platform? Ooh, so far no one on the platform. Is that a gunzel? Is that a gunzel? No, it's just a bike dude. It's just a Werribee guy. No, there's literally no gunzels. I don't include track workers because they were here for work. Come on!
Coming up out the window we will soon see the now very overgrown and abandoned Werribee Racecourse railway station. The station once served the nearby Werribee Racecourse, which is still operational. The station opened in 1884 and closed in 1995. You may notice the unused overhead electrical wire gantries. That's because there were plans in the 1980s to make the station a part of the metro network, but it never eventuated.
We've just left Metro Melbourne and Stephen has already started snacking. Are you planning on sharing that?
Yeah, sure, here you go.
Yes! We have a line side!
On our right we can now see the old Shire of Werribee's garbage incinerator. It was built in 1966 when this was all farmland. With a new housing estate popping up around it, the old incinerator is now being restored as a community space in the new Levittown Rise Park.
Coming out of Werribee, we kind of like slowed down. That's fine because we can get a shot with this tripod gunzel. Oh, and I guess there's the U-Yangs, but no one cares about that.
Whilst stopped we can see to the south the incredibly busy Princes Freeway. I wonder where all those people are going? We can also take a brief look at the old wooden carriage we're seated in. We will discuss the interesting history of this carriage a bit later in the video, so stay tuned. If you like old trains, please subscribe.
The train has been stopped so long, the gonzels are assembling. Garbage man. We have a velocity. We were stopped here so the velocity can go in front of us because apparently they're more important than us gonzels. The killer pythons have been dispensed.
Thank you very much.
Lloyd.
Dairy.
We are now slowly taking off. Farewell, tripod lady. The train is accelerating and so much soot coming out, it's filling up my eyeballs.
The Geelong line was Victoria's first country railway line. It was built by the Geelong and Melbourne Railway Company and opened on the 25th of June 1857. The Geelong line is extremely busy today, but when it was first built it was only single track. The Geelong line was sold to the Victorian Railways in 1860. The line was soon extended and extended, finally reaching all the way to Port Fairy by 1890. Today trains terminate at Warrnambool.
So Bab, we've made our way to Geelong. How are you feeling right now?
Excellent. It's a lovely day out. We've picked a good weather for that. Having the windows wide open.
What's it like having bits of soot and other steamy things come into your eyeballs?
It's bringing back memories of when I was a boy on trains. I used to have a few steam trains when I was a kid.
Having fun?
Yes, so far.
All right, still a long way to go. Let's see how we go. Slowing down a bit here, but you can see the entire train. Gonzo! Moonwalking Gonzo.
Yeah, a separate station. It was, yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Carriage 7 ABE. This is the first class, second class carriage. This is the souvenir carriage. You can buy loads of great goodies. You can get anything from lollies to even toy trains. You've got tea towels and you've even got beanies. There's also Chupa Chops, my favourite. Magnets over here for your fridge. Lovely displays of photos over here. Some pins. We've got pencils, we've got whistles, we've got erasers, and we've got bumper stickers. Prototypical steam train plushies. And more importantly, we've got AI slop. That's important, isn't it? AI slop. Especially in this day and age, you know. Who needs artists when you've got an entire computer to make it? You know, I think that's pretty cool. Right, so we're on the move now. We've just departed North Geelong and now we're on our way to Jerringhap. That's the junction for the broad gauge and standard gauge trains. There'll be the broad gauge going north to Ballarat and the standard gauge going west to Ararat. We'll be arriving at Jerringhap for a short break. Or have the A2 class locomotive at the back of the train run around towards the front.
Hello, Gonzels! Hello, we love you!
We are now passing through Moorabool railway station. It opened in 1862 and closed in 1976.
We are now crossing over the Moorabool Viaduct. It is 440 meters long and more than 34 meters high. It was a huge feat of engineering when it was first built. Upon its completion in 1862, it was the largest metal truss bridge in Australia.
We are now arrived at Jerringhap. The train will be here for about 40 minutes while they do trainee stuff. This locomotive has detached and is now coming around the train. Got a Gunzel here rocking the Wheel Jams Railway merch. Good on you, mate.
We'll be waiting here at Jerringhap for another 40 minutes, but while we're at it, let's have a look at the old station dominance. So you can see this line of brick over here. That used to be the old island platform at Jerringhap. It was demolished back in the 1990s.
Let's do a quick toilet review. How do we open this? Press down. Okay, let's go. Come with me. Hey! Can you lock the door? Just please lock the door. I don't want someone seeing us film this. Bathrooms. As you can see, we have the ancient sink here. Check this out. It like folds down, little spout. It doesn't have a drain at the bottom because when you finish, it goes slosh and it just goes in there. And then that snaps down. What the heck? Oh, that's just the rest. There's a little VR thingy-bobby, maybe for fragrance. Paper towel there. Okay, so originally this would have been like just straight down onto the train tracks, but due to environmental laws, we don't get such fun things anymore, so it's like a retention toilet. Here's the original toilet system, but with our new technology, that's how you flush it. Just in case there is a mishap, there are drainage holes, and yes, they still go down to the tracks. We've got some history. Okay, we have made our way to the front of the train. Behind this door is the locomotives. Let's go and have a look at the rest of this giant train. So we're in carriage 63BW. Let's take a look.
This is what one of the passenger compartments looks like with no one in it.
There's so many people around, we can't really film much. But look, we've come into the best car in the train. It's number 67. Man. Stephen is now in the man chair. How does it feel?
Very good.
G'day everyone, my name's Will.
Have you gents seen Will James? No? Didn't think so.
Trains.
So this is a South Australian steel car. It's number 700 BK. This is a second class carriage, and this is from South Australia originally. It was built in the 1930s, and this one was actually originally painted into a nice green color, but now it's blue and gold because it actually ran with V-Line in the 1980s. Let's continue. Welcome to 14 BRS. This is the beautiful buffet car, and it has these lovely walnut interior wall panelings. Oh, walnut. Let's have a look inside of 14 BRS, shall we? Immediately getting the air conditioning treatment. Oh, fantastic. Absolute luxury. This is the peak. Light fixtures. Welcome to 14 BRS. This is a mid-1950s built steel buffet car. And on one end, it has all the sitting compartments. Okay, so just coming up here, we've actually just arrived through the old junction here. So that is the standard gauge line that heads off to Ararat and later on to Adelaide. We've now transversed through the yard and we are now departing Jerringhap. We're on the broad gauge track out to the old original line to Ballarat. Okay, so if we look at the map right here, we've just left Jerringhap. Now we're going to be making our way up through Lethbridge, Meredith, Elaine, Lowell, Yendon, Navigators, and further on to Warringhap, and finally at Ballarat. 99. So Liam, what do you love about working at Steamrail as a volunteer?
Well, it's a really great thing that we do here. We're just serving amazing families who come on this experience and they just have a really great time. What we're doing here with the kiosk operation, so we're serving the hot food right over here. We've got all of our alcoholic drinks over here. Our coffee machine, one of our volunteers is just grabbing more stock. So we're basically just on the move all the time on trips like this. So we've just got volunteers just doing some pre-orders right now because our hot food is quite busy today. So it's really great when we're just moving things at a good flow.
Go for a really mean sausage roll right now.
Okay, we have now abruptly ended the tour because I'm extremely hungry. It is now lunchtime.
We're now about to pass through Meredith Railway Station. You may notice that all of the old stations on this line are really old. That's because the Geelong to Ballarat railway line was opened in 1862. The current Ballarat line that is used by V-Line trains today wasn't completed until 1889.
He's hopped into the crunchy.
Right, we are here in one of the former first class compartments of 7ABE. This was a composite first and second class carriage, so we're in one of the first class seats. I specifically requested this. You can see in the first class section there's the fancier light shades than in second class, but it's still pretty fancy no matter what sort of carriage it is.
We are now passing through the former Lau station. Isn't it gorgeous?
Out the window you can now see Mount Warrenheip. Creole Castle is nestled at its base. Ballarat is Victoria's largest inland city with a population around 120,000 people. Located about 110 kilometers west of Melbourne CBD, it is a bustling cultural hub famous for its 1850s gold rush history, thriving arts scene, and rich colonial architecture. It is also home to Steamrail Victoria's Ballarat workshops, which holds some awesome railway-related goodies for us to see.
Yeah, we came past the workshops. It was pretty cool because I never actually noticed before, but there's a DERM here, a diesel electric rail motor. That was pretty cool. Anyway, we got to Ballarat station and we had to quickly alight the train so it could go back into the yard because it's blocking the whole main line here. So yeah, we looked around Ballarat station. I actually forgot how gorgeous Ballarat station is and the whole city in itself. I haven't really had a good look around Ballarat in a long time. So yeah, the train sort of lunged across the level crossing, I guess, just because it had to change tracks or something. I don't really know. It's push-pull, so you can go in the opposite direction quite easily. But yeah, it was really cool to actually just stop and admire this amazing steam locomotive. But yeah, it was a really good trip. And then after we saw the train off, we looked around Ballarat station a little bit more, and this was actually really cool. We saw the bus. This bus actually, I guess, is a successor to the passenger service that once ran on the Geelong-Ballarat train line, which we just went on. So that's if you want to get a train, that's what it looks like in this day and age. Had a look around the rest of the station, old network map here. Always love having a look at these things. That's the journey we went on today, and there's Ballarat. And checked out the refreshment rooms here, and oh my goodness, is that Mewtwo?
Dairy.
Yeah, so look at this bench here. It's like so thick and hefty. There's no way they'd build a bench like that today. This was actually really interesting. This was like an internet cafe kiosk. This was coin operated from a time when if you wanted information off the internet, you didn't have a phone in your pocket. So you actually had to go to a machine, pay money to access info. How times have changed. One thing I love about Ballarat Station is this piece of roof here is a bit newer, but this piece here is a lot older and it's very dirty and sooty from all the steam trains that used to be here. We have a bath gate indicator. These were the predecessors to the current screen destination board thingies. I realize probably no one cares, but this is kind of like an old school flippy, flappy clock. Kind of cool. Don't see them much anymore. Yeah, where?
Train to Southern Cross will be 3 carriages only. Please follow the signs to the east end of the platform. And your next service to depart from platform 2 will be the 324 train through to Melbourne Southern Cross. This service will be 3 carriages only. Please make your way to the end of the platform where the train will stop. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for watching the video. We are here in Ballarat, but we're about to depart on the train back to Melbourne, or at least the others are. I'm staying up here for the weekend. It was a very fun trip. It wasn't quite what I was expecting for myself, but that's alright.
I think that was a very fantastic trip. Can't thank the Steamrail crew enough, really, and being also a volunteer, I think it's just fantastic to see what the organisation can do. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching the video. I love everything Australian history on Fogarty Avenue. So if you enjoyed the shenanigans, please check out the other videos on this channel. I'm uploading a new exploration video every week. What did you think of the trip? When was the last time you travelled on a steam train? Let me know in the comments below. If you appreciated this video, consider becoming a Patreon. I travel all over Victoria documenting our rapidly fading history, so any contributions are appreciated. If you like railway history, you should check out the series I did of hiking the abandoned Bright Railway line. It was an awesome 6-day hike through some stunning scenery with some absolutely fascinating history. There's a card on screen now, or there is a link in the description. Okay, I'm rambling. Bye!